interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Warning. The following program contains explicit language and mature content. It is not meant for the easily offended. So if you are an emotional pussy, please refrain from listening. Thank you and enjoy.
Do you think
That's one way to start it. Do we think what? Now, since you started with a thought, go ahead.
Never mind.
No. You already started. We can't go back.
In a world where one person had a thought.
No.
You sure?
I'm excited to talk about.
Okay.
Holy smokes! It's Chuco Mania.
There you go.
Look at that, being professional as hell.
You can't bring it in any better than that. Welcome back. Another edition of the Words on Fire podcast. Your boy Cujo, running solo. Got my special co-host today. I know you've heard his voice. He was our MC at our what was it? Second. Our second annual brawl battle. No.
How
brew
do
battle.
I know your event better than you know
Dude,
your
I was
event?
drunk as shit. It was a brew battle for the pillow fight that was going to Kayla Gomez, raising money for our Olympic hopeful. Today he's on here to help sponsor something else because, you know, he is a man of the people. Talking about Chuco Mania 2 and to bring Chuco Mania 2 to life. We got Jason from Skinnies.
Whoa.
And we got Jessica, who's, I believe, the co-host, co-MC. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Awesome. Hello. Guys, tell me a little bit. Well, first of all, thanks for coming through. I know it's kind of weird on a holiday weekend. Yeah, had to probably get away from certain things or whatnot. I appreciate that. Tell us a little bit. What is Chuco Mania?
So Chuco Mania is a second annual event that our boy David Fuji, he's not here right now, but
rest in peace.
Just rest. But you know,
like he's not. He's physically because like he's not here, and I was like, damn, dog.
No, he wanted to be here today, but unfortunately, he had some personal circumstances that kind of came up. But Chuco Mania is basically an event that we have going on that's going to showcase. Basically, you know, a lot of wrestling. This is going to be the first time that we have the Mexico versus the United States with about a lot of wrestlers hitting up this deal.
Yeah.
We got DJs, we got live music, and for the first time that we're doing this event, we're actually incorporating the biggest Texas barbecue competition in El Paso.
Nice.
So it's going to be a huge event, and that's what we're here to talk about, to kind of bring some light to this family fun event and hope to raise awareness to everything that's going to be popping with this deal.
Okay. And where is this going down at?
So right now it's going to be at the Yard Brewery. That's over there on East Montana. Don't have, I believe the address.
It's 14261 Montana Avenue.
Yeah, it's going to be at the Yard Patio and Brewery. So it's going to be a legit spot where you're going to have fun. Lots of space. So
yeah,
and it's a great environment out there too.
Yes.
It's really awesome out there. Yeah,
it's got to be fairly new, right? 'Cause that's the first time I heard about it is when I reached out to you a few weeks back. I was like, yo, what is that?
They've been open for about maybe a month and a half, 2 months now.
Oh, okay.
So it's super new.
yeah, shout out to Monique and Hector
Yes.
for letting us use their spot for this event. So we're hoping to bring a lot of awareness to their business as well, because I mean, legit, we're just trying to support local and everything that we have.
So along with the barbecue competition and everything like that, they're going to have the Lucha Super show that Jason just mentioned as well. They also got a really cool stage from LNF. So that's going to be sponsored by LNF, and it's going to be for all the bands and the DJs. It's going to be super affordable, $10 for adults, $5. They're even going to have a dunking booth. So like I want to see your big ass in a Speedo, just out there getting
I'd pay
dunked.
for that.
Yeah, I mean, I have paid for that.
Yeah. No, spandex is a privilege, not a right, dog. So you got to remember that.
Yeah.
You don't want to see this because it'll never get out of your mind. Trust me.
I don't want it to.
And not in the bad way. All right. So, Jess, how did you get involved in this? How did you come into this?
So I am the co-MC of Chuco Mania, and thank you, Fuji and Fuji's team. Very happy and honored to be a part of the team.
Okay.
So yeah, we just we joined forces. We met through Cultura District, another event that we had previously done, and yeah, so I'm excited to do it. Yes.
Word. So why lucha? Why is, because I mean that's the big thing on top of the barbecue, but why is lucha being the big push instead of it's a barbecue show with a lucha event. Now it's a lucha event with a barbecue.
I mean, why not, brother? I mean, everybody that's local to El Paso has grown up watching wrestling their entire life.
Yeah.
And that's just central to El Paso. You know what I mean? Everybody remembers the luchas. Everybody remembers going over to Juarez to watch the luchas. I mean, this is something that's culturally here. So
Right.
it's why not highlight something that's cultural and then add in something that we're trying to bring bigger, which is the barbecue side of it.
Right.
And like whenever you look at like lucha events and stuff like that, like wrestling is always going to be for the kids. So that's part of like helping making it family friendly. You have some boxing matches or something like that out there. I don't think it's going to be as impactful. You got some wrestling, flipping, doing all that stuff that I can't do because they're much more athletic. Like I'm winded talking.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to be out there in the ring, right? So like that, I think that's going to be the really cool part of it because the barbecue is going to be for the adults. The alcoholic beverages are going to be for the adults. We got to have something for the kids. Like, there's got to be a little bit of something for the kids.
No, I get it. Throw some of them up there too.
And the good thing though is like I believe this is going to be the first time that Mexico versus United States are going to be going head to head on this deal. So it's going to be a ton of wrestlers hitting it. I mean, it's going to be literally backflips and somersaults.
Yeah,
hitting it up. So it's going to be a good time, bro.
How many matches do you guys have so far set up? Do you know? Off the top of your head?
I don't have the exact number. I just know that there's going to be over 20 wrestlers in this deal. So I imagine that there's going to be a ton of wrestling matches, a lot of family friendly kid entertainment. You know what I mean? They're going to be there to put on a show, definitely. So this is something that you do not want to miss because, like I said, I believe this is the first time that Mexico versus the United States are coming in and they're going to be head to head, literally.
Yeah, word. So going into the barbecue portion of it, Skinny's Barbecue, I've seen you guys. I think you guys used to post up over here by El Dorado, right?
Yes, sir. That's you're talking roots now.
Yeah. So so I've been wanting to hit you guys up. It's just every time that I don't know. I guess I'm kind of retarded. I forget to check your social media or not, see where you're at. So I'll go, and every time I show up, you're never fucking there. Well, I pick the worst days to fucking go, a Tuesday or, you know what I mean?
So I could definitely, let me go ahead and fill you in right now. So that food truck, you're not going to find there anymore anyway. Right. We've actually expanded into a brick and mortar restaurant now. So we have a full-blown restaurant. It's going to be on Zaragoza and Rojas that we are open up Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 8 o'clock, and then on Sundays from 11 to 5. But we have recently relaunched our food truck now, so we're in the Northeast as well. So we're in two locations now in El Paso. So
spread the word, huh?
Spread the word, brother. We're at the Neat Food Collective food truck, brand new food truck park. That's on the northeast side of it. So our truck is going to be there probably on Fridays and Saturdays, maybe Sundays, depending on the weekend. So yeah, we're in two locations now.
All right. So what style of barbecue throwdown are you going down with your rub and your sauce? What is it?
Nothing but Texas barbecue.
Nothing but Texas?
It's so good.
Nothing but oak? Is that what it is?
Post oak.
Okay. Yeah. Damn. Do you do burnt ends?
We can serve them, brother. The way that we do ours is we don't trim the briskets until it's served, so the burnt ends come from one portion of it. So you ask for them, we'll take it directly off for you right off the brisket.
Dude, dude, I love me some burnt ends.
Oh man, Mike's been there. Yeah, Jess has been already tasted it out, man. I mean, he it's legit.
Yeah,
very good.
You vouch?
I started a diet just so I could eat more of his barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, if you go keto, you could have his fucking barbecue.
Oh.
Wait,
it's just nothing but meat.
But over there, brother, all we do is we just get you skinny fat.
So, there you go. It's plump.
There you go. Skinny fat.
Thicker than a Snicker.
For this event, though, we're actually going to be out there giving out free samples.
Okay.
So the good thing is you can actually go and try our barbecue out there. But again, it's just going to be some samples. We do have other food barbecue. This is a barbecue-only event. I know that sometimes when we have events here in El Paso, you have your different types of trucks for tacos or whatever it is. But since that we are putting an emphasis on the Texas barbecue side of it, we're only allowing 3 barbecue food trucks to go and actually sell. So it's legitimately going to be a barbecue only food, and we're going to be giving out small samples. But I do encourage those to go out and try some of the other barbecue. We got Jay with Mad Street Barbecue that's going to be out there. We have Josh with Up and Smoke Barbecue who's going to be out there selling.
That's a dope ass name.
Yeah, Up and Smoke. Yeah, and then we also have Famous Dave's is going to be out there, and I believe that Famous Dave's is going to be giving some
samples as well.
Some banana
pudding. The banana pudding.
Banana pudding samples as well. So gonna be a lot of barbecue, man. And there's only 3 food trucks, bro. So that way we want this whole deal for everybody to go and get a taste of some local. So 3 food trucks, everybody should do very well. Yeah, expecting a ton of people at this event.
And so the barbecue competition itself, what are there different things that you're judging on, or What are the different categories that you guys are going on?
So right now we have 3 different categories of barbecue. One of them, and I'm going to go ahead and announce that if anybody feels that they have what it takes to join this competition, go ahead and sign up now. We only have 25 spots available for barbecue teams. They're already quickly filling up as well, so don't wait. The closer you get, the chances of you being able to secure a spot are going to start to dwindle. Okay.
Right.
So, but we're going to be judging on pork spare ribs, which are going to be the St. Louis style type of spare ribs.
Okay.
We're going to be judging on some of the chicken thighs.
Okay.
And this is something different that a lot of competitions now are starting to add in. It's just a chef's choice. So you get to showcase your unique skills of really putting together what you feel is your taste of barbecue, your taste of a platter.
Okay.
That you're going to present to the judges on that one. Most times like you get like brisket, ribs, chicken, or one of the combinations. This one, we're given an option for all of these pitmasters to showcase their skills and give something that they feel represents them.
Okay.
That they feel is going to be the best of the best out of all the teams that are going to be there. It's you get to showcase your skills. It's your choice what you turn in.
Damn. You see, I've never been big on poultry for like barbecue style. I've just never caught my attention. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you think barbecue, you think, you know, me being a Kansas City guy, Kansas City fan, you think the burnt ends where they're famous from Joe's out there in KC, and you start thinking, you know, the burnt meat, not poultry, you know, because poultry's kind of, if you don't do it right, you're going to kill somebody.
That's why it's a competition.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so if you
I
don't
want to compete for my life,
Right.
you know what I mean? So I'll fuck around a lot, but competing with my life is one thing I don't like to do.
No, if you know how to do barbecue right and you know how to do it, like you can throw down on some chicken. And these are chicken thighs, and a competition chicken is made differently from something that you're just going to put on you know, like the grill itself. This is not grilled barbecue. This is smoked, so it's a totally different, totally different. Oh yeah, grilled and smoking are 2 different types of styles.
Yeah.
Require 2 different types of techniques and skills. We're judging everybody based on the smoking side of it, how they're able to control a fire, how they're able to season the meat, how they're able to get that flavor. Whether or not their meat is able to kind of like, is it chewy? Is the skin rubbery? Does it have a bite? It's a lot of skill set with this deal. So this is what makes this competition bigger than some of the other ones that's been out here.
So how long have you been in the barbecue game, man?
Well, I'm 40 now, so
Damn.
yeah. No, I grew up in what I would consider West Texas. I'm from Odessa, so over there is barbecue community, everything that way. You just live barbecue. You grow up watching your dad barbecue.
Yeah.
You grow up watching your uncles, everybody throwing down, and then you just grow up into that life. So same way I did.
Yeah.
I just grew up watching it, got better, and now my kids are starting to watch me, and they're starting to get into it. So it's just part of life, man. That's what you do.
Dude, I've always wanted to learn how to do it. I just don't have the patience. So we've done a you know what the cajachina? Have you heard of that?
No, what is that?
So the cajachina, I mean, it's basically a
Sounds
long
like
fucking
cochina.
Yeah, no, it's a long fucking hot box. Basically, is what it is. So we'll throw a pig in there.
Is that where the coals are on the bottom?
It's on the top. Yeah, so the coals go on
it
top.
rotates.
So so you don't rotate. It's literally just a box. You throw the pig, you lay it flat out. You know, after you butterfly it, you lay it flat out. Then you throw the coals on top, and then you just so it's covered, and it's basically doing the same thing like they do in Hawaii when you bury a pig or whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
So it has the same concept. So you got to do that for like 9 hours. You got to keep an eye on that coal, make sure that coal is still going, and then you got to move it around, and you got to have your thermometer. That's a whole fucking product, dude. So my folks, my dad does that, and my brother-in-law who's a chef. Actually, he teaches the culinary here right behind us at the school. They do all that shit. I just pay for the shit because again, I can't. I don't have the fucking my ADD or my thought process is once I put it on there, it's like cool, and I'm just waiting. And I'm like, fuck this. I'll just roll out, dude. I'll order a pizza or some shit. I'll just fucking roll the fuck out.
No, man. I mean, there's just something about barbecue, brother, that when you actually can maintain a fire, with natural fire, with just throwing wood logs in there and control the temperature to literally 1 degree and be able to hold that temperature for 12 hours at a time,
That's
and then
ridiculous.
you are able to kind of season the meat the right way, trim it the right way, keep everything set to a certain temperature to where when you open it up and it's freaking beautifully and it's perfect, that's the reward with it. But it does take a lot of patience, and that's why barbecue costs what it costs, my brother, because like it's so much work involved with what it is. It's not so much like just going out there and putting something on the grill, throwing the chicken on there, burn it, and then feeding it to your family, bro. No. This is way different, man. That's why it does. That's why it costs, and that's why we host these competitions, because it literally requires mental toughness. It requires the agility of being able to maintain. It requires the knowledge of literal fire control. I mean, there's a science behind all of this stuff, man. Oxygen, is it full combustion? Is it not full combustion? Is the wood seasoned? Is it not seasoned enough? I mean, it's a whole deal with this deal.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, Food Channel and shit. All of a sudden.
I know, we're all learning.
Do y'all do that shit? You got 3-hour chefs. You gotta go and shit. And just start start hitting them with like paintballs and see how they fucking react like midway, and see who's got some real skills to go through it.
It's definitely a skill set that is learned, because let me tell you, before we start putting out good barbecue, I put out a whole bunch of bad barbecue.
You gotta burn a lot of shit.
Oh, brother.
Burn a lot of product.
Man, I've wasted so much money on bad barbecue. It's not even funny. But you learn. You get better.
That's how you get better.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. Jess, what's your favorite style of barbecue? What's your favorite thing from barbecue? What do you love about it?
I love the beef ribs.
The ribs?
Yes. And I love his meat. It's
Whoa.
so
Whoa,
juicy.
pause. Your husband's
sitting right
Your
there.
husband's like, this fucking chick, man. Wait till we get home.
No.
Wait till we get home.
You can tell he likes to watch.
He's I like his meat too. I like his meat too.
We share
That's
it.
2.
Hey, Jess, let me ask you
he
a
liked
question.
it too.
Like serious, because you mentioned that you like the beef ribs. What's the difference? Why do you prefer beef ribs over pork?
You know, I don't know. I love pork, but beef, there's just something about beef. I don't know if it's not the texture. I don't even know. I can't even tell you.
See, because I've always pondered that.
Yes.
Like I've always pondered so, me personally, I think beef is good, but I'm a pork fan, because the reason being is pork has more flavor to it, just in my opinion. But some people, like, they love the beef ribs, and I've never understood why. You know what I mean? Beef ribs are really good. Don't get me wrong. You get the big dino one. You know, the one that's like 1.5 pounds is like this big. But I don't know. I'd rather eat a whole half rack of pork spare ribs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 'cause they're more flavor.
That's why I want to ask, because like
when I've tasted them, they're flavorful. So I don't know if it's the way they cooked it, like it's falling off the bone, and then it's just so.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're good.
Tasteful.
It's like exactly like you would do a brisket. I just you know, like the difference between the pork and the beef are like two totally different flavor.
Right. Like you look kind of offended whenever she was
I
like
know,
beef ribs. You're like, why?
Fuck beef.
I'm like,
Right.
pork.
She's like, nah, I meant pork ribs. You're
sorry.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's because like beef ribs are really good.
Yeah.
Don't get me
They
wrong.
are.
They're just not in my flavor profile.
I've only had one good beef rib in the last 20 years. They had a food truck throwdown in Anthony, and this was probably about 7 years ago. It was a barbecue company called Rio Grande Barbecue, I think. Hopefully they'll come out and they'll come out. Dude, my old lady doesn't like ribs. She don't like shit. She fucking hates life. So
She's anti-fun.
yeah, she's I think she's anti-me. I think that's the whole thing. I think it's if she sees a smile on my face, she's like, I hate it. I'll fucking hate it and I hate you. So like this rib, like I swear to God, it was fucking huge. It was like you said, it was like 1.5 pounds.
Yeah.
Dude, this girl ate half of my shit. And I mean, it was like $22 for the fucking rib,
Yeah,
right?
it's a dino bone.
Yeah. So like she ate half of my shit. For someone who don't like it, I mean, like you said, like you were saying, it just came off the bone. It was amazing. I was like, dude, like I was happy that she ate, but at the same time, I was like, this fucking bitch, like fucking, like yeah. You want to go sleeper hold on somebody and be like, yo, get that rib back out.
Jimmy Snooks off the top rail.
Yeah, man. I was like, dude, but like you said, I don't even know when the last time I actually had a pork rib that I can actually compare the two. Because once I had that one beef rib, that's all I think about now.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, like you go anywhere, it's like, let me get a beef rib. They give me. I said, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I want the big bitch. Like I want.
Yeah, see, and that's why I don't sell them, brother. Because like the reason that I don't is, for one, you can get these. You can go to the places that have beef ribs, but legit, it's just collagen. There's not a lot of meat on it. Like you just pull it off. There's no meat. It's just straight collagen.
Right.
Now, if you want to get a real beef rib, you're going to be paying today's price is probably about $40 for one rib, because they're so big, and that's where you get the meat. The pork, on the other hand, I mean, it's obviously cheaper. In my opinion, it's got more fat on it, and it tastes a lot better.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I
get
mean?
more bang for your buck.
That's what she said.
Do you agree? You remember how it tastes?
I mean, my mouth is watering right now. Like I'm having flashbacks on how good it tastes. I'm just
It dried up, sister.
But I was wondering about it. Like whenever you're talking about like your wife and everything, when you're like she doesn't like anything about it. That's why you were asking about wrestling. You're trying to get her in the ring against you. That's what it is.
Chair to the face, boy.
Oh.
Death match. Winner takes the kids. Not that I thought about it. Not that I thought about it or anything.
SummerSlam 2023.
So the wrestling since is a big thing. Are you a big wrestling fan? Are you still into wrestling or not?
I'm originally from Odessa, brother. So I grew up, early 80s and 90s when wrestling was like top notch. Yeah, Jimmy Snooks, you know what I mean? You have, Jimmy Superfly, you have, Bret the Hitman Hart. Mm-hmm. Those are the people that I grew up watching wrestling. Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah. So that's what I remember the wrestling like. Mm-hmm. This type of wrestling, though, is a little different from what I was used to, because they have the luchas and they have the masks. Mm-hmm. So I never grew up watching that. I grew up watching TBS, what I mean, on Monday Night Raw. That's what I grew up watching. So I still enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. I've done several events with Fuji where they've had wrestling, and the entertainment that these wrestlers bring in is legit, man, because they go all out, man. You see the tricks, you see the acrobats behind all the stuff, these stunts that they do, man, they go all out. And they put on a really good show for the family.
Yeah. No, those lucha dudes, I mean, they're... Well, we had one. Didn't we have some at the first one?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, right. They fucking broke a chair in the middle.
Yeah, someone like concussed himself and did a whole bunch of stuff.
Did a somersault outside and fucking landed on him and took like the first 2 rows out. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because we had Cassandro Exotico. I don't know if you know who Cassandro. He's got his movie coming out.
Yep.
Is it next week? 2 weeks, something like that?
2 weeks.
So Cassandro Exotico is an El Paso guy. He's an El Paso legend out of Mexico. This dude was the first flamboyant, openly gay wrestler ever in the fucking history of lucha and just, WWE, WWF. Like, this dude was the trendsetter. He was a pioneer and shit. They just made a movie, or actually they're just going to release a movie with Gael Garcia playing Cassandro. And I know when he came on, he came on, and then we had Sin Máscara. Is that her name?
Sin Cara?
No. Is it?
I think so.
The dude from the WWE.
Sin Cara.
No, it's not Sin
Once
Cara.
they went WWE from WWF, it was hard for me to follow along.
Yeah. So when those guys came on, everybody says wrestling is fucking fake, right? So you got to talk shit to them. So, we're talking shit to them, so they wanted to throw down. So my other co-host actually quit like afterwards. He was talking shit about, because this dude, he was doing the chop, the challenge of the chop. So they'll just chop you right here on the fucking chest. So I'll show you a little bit later the video that we have, or you can find it on our Instagram or our TikTok. He fucking planted this chop on him, right? This shit, the fucking hand mark was indented for like 4 days.
You saw the M of the palm.
Dude, 4 days. That shit was there. And like his wife was here. Like his wife was going to cry. Like it was fucking awesome. Dude, that shit cut him. I was like, yo.
You've been baptized.
I was like, yo, I'm never going to talk shit about anything again as far as for wrestling goes. Because those motherfuckers go through some shit. They have broken bones. They got broken backs. They got all kinds of shit.
Now, I'll tell you this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care what people say, though. Like, the moves that they do, yeah, I mean, like they're rehearsed. I mean, they know how not to get themselves hurt on a DDT. Is that still people?
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. You're the wrestling guy, aren't you?
Yeah. I don't know, because I grew up saying DDT. You know what I mean? You go and hit your brother DDT. You know, but apart from that, the stunts that they do are what make it dangerous. You know what I mean? I mean, I grew up watching freaking tacks on the middle of the ring watching these guys. Remember that?
Yeah, the fucking backyard wrestling bullshit.
No, this is on WWF. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Where they got these big cage matches and they throw tacks on it. You got Mankind up there freaking trying to, fight with whoever it is, the
Undertaker.
Yeah, the Ultimate Warrior coming in there all cooked up, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what we remembered, man. Like,
my thing is Jake the Snake, boy.
Oh, man.
That motherfucker was high all the time. That motherfucker was all
Well, boy carried a snake in the back, bro. Like, you have to be.
Dude, have you ever seen his interview on Rogan?
Oh, no.
Dude, he talked about the scariest thing. I'm completely off topic. The scariest thing is that he said that one time he was so fucking dosed up, right? He was huge on coke and
Oh, that I knew about.
And then he would bring it down with heroin. So he was so fucking dosed up one time. He was going to go wrestle. He wouldn't go get his bag. Snake wasn't in it. He's like, yo, what the fuck? He's like, I thought I brought this motherfucker. Like, he's looking around, and fucking on the other side of the stadium, there's a fucking reports going through the security guards. The motherfuckers in the drain coming out the fucking toilet.
Oh my god.
Scary some fucking little kid and shit.
Jake the Snake Roberts, man.
I was like, God damn. I've met that cat, actually. So my dad's a bootmaker back in the days when he used to make boots for Hogan. So when they came back in, like 92?
Them big old red boots that he used to make them?
Yeah, the wrestling boots, the yellow.
Nice, yeah.
So he would make them. And so when he came, they had hooked us up with tickets and whatnot. And I met Jake the Snake. I was probably about 8 or 10. He's like, hey, you want to meet my snake? I was like, dude, fuck you. Like, I was like, the first time I ever cussed, I was like, fuck you and that snake.
I don't want to get eaten right now, man.
I was trying to get at Miss Elizabeth. I was like, yo.
Oh, yo.
Yeah.
Miss Elizabeth.
I told my dad to run interference from Macho
Jess, do you
Man.
know who we're talking about, Jess?
I do not.
Oh, man. Like,
she's the first lady of wrestling.
bro.
He's got to look up pictures. He's already got a picture saved.
Hey, you know he had
Hold on,
Macho
listen.
Man is Elizabeth. I love you, Elizabeth.
Yeah, but she was a druggie too, though, man.
Bro, that whole wrestling federation in that era was, man. Hulk Hogan tried to come in and be the saint. You know what I mean?
Nah, he was too busy dicking his fucking friend's wife and shit. I'm motherfucker, and his daughter. He had a thing for his daughter. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Dude, like
she was hot too, though.
You had all the Harts. You had all of them, bro. Like, and then when what was his name? Bret Hart died doing that stunt. Owen Hart. Whenever Owen Hart, yeah, he died. I mean, dude, during that's what I grew up watching. That's probably why I'm so jacked up now. You know what I mean? Because I was watching drugged up wrestlers. You know what I mean? Thinking that was the way to go.
Well, if you have athletes, and I know we've had this conversation before, when you have athletes on there trying to be at the highest point ever, like, why not let them fucking get? You want the violence, right?
Yeah.
Let them get fucking yoked. Let them get fucking shoot themselves up with steroids and fucking see who could last the longest on coke before they have a heart attack and shit.
Exactly.
Let them fucking go. That's what you pay for.
Yeah, Andre the Giant, bro. That boy used to go and drink like 100 beers after a wrestling event. You know what I mean?
He used to shit in the tub because he couldn't shit on the toilet.
Do you know who we're talking about? Andre the Giant?
No.
Oh,
hold on,
man.
Before
our next podcast, Jess, you have a lot of homework to catch up on.
I do.
Because we're talking about literal icons. Like if you didn't know who Andre the Giant was growing up.
Andre the Giant.
Oh, man. The dude was like 7 feet, 500 pounds.
There you go.
The dude was massive.
Okay, first off, I got to ask,
Monstrous.
Jessica, how old are you? Because
that may answer a lot of questions.
I'm an 86 baby.
So you should know these people.
I should, but
Well, I mean, Andre the
I
Giant
was
died.
raised in Idaho. So I was raised like
No, but Andre the Giant was like literally across the world.
That's what I was about to say. Like, I think the only thing they had in Idaho was wrestling.
That's not an excuse. I'm from Idaho, so I don't.
I've never heard anybody say shit like that. Did they not have TV?
No,
Are you Amish?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you Amish?
Is that what it
My
was?
mom raised us very what's the word?
Wrestling is the
Away
devil.
from
Deprived?
away from TV, radio.
Honestly, same. But even I knew who Andre the Giant is.
It's the water boy of Idaho over
there
here.
you go. Yes, exactly.
Wait, let's talk about this.
My mama said.
Wrestling is the devil.
Yeah.
So, what would y'all do for fun in Idaho? What is there to do in Idaho?
Peel potatoes.
throw potatoes.
So they put
at
you to
each
work
other.
for McDonald's and shit already.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, she could tell the difference between 5 different potatoes, the
I
cuts
can
of
talk
different
about
potatoes.
potatoes.
Yeah, that's fucking russet. I don't give a fuck what you say. That's
rustic.
bullshit.
Yeah.
So
That's a number 2
So
wrestler.
it's like you between him and pork and beef and shit. Like you get mad about the fucking golden potato and shit.
She's like, if you bring instant mashed potatoes into
Right?
this house,
Oh shit! It's a no go.
Is that not good?
Well, no.
So what did you do in Idaho? That's now I got my mind all set.
Oh God! Well, the little time that we were there, because I lived in Maine, Vermont,
Oh man,
Idaho.
This girl's from the Northeast, bro. We gotta be
raised.
careful.
Oh,
raised
shit.
in San Antonio. So Maine.
Okay.
Maine and San Antonio.
Okay. Army, or
No, she was just a
just getting away from shit. Just getting away from people.
Mother grew up as a gypsy.
Right. That's what it is.
Yeah.
She was a hippie. She was a hippie. Word, dude, those hippies are fucking wild, boy. I've met me some hippies, man. Those guys are fucking nuts. So you've gotten to experience all this shit, and you've never heard of Andre. Like 8 different cities and shit. And I was like, the one thing that got away was Andre the fucking Giant.
The one like 7th wonder of the world.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
One of only two people that big is him and Yao Ming. There's nobody.
She's like, Yao who?
Yeah, what? She said, bless you.
Bless you. Yeah.
Bless you. She said, bless you. Some type, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Jess, so let me ask you, what are you looking most forward to on Saturday, September 23rd for your Chuco Mania 2?
I'm excited for the barbecue, of course. We're giving all of those tacos a rest.
If he wasn't here, would you have said that?
No.
All right. Fair enough.
No, she did say she liked my meat already, so we're going to put that on the record.
She's like, I'm good with that. You'll save that for me.
Hey, record that.
It's going on YouTube, so it's there forever, dude.
Oh, yeah. And I'm also excited about the special performances. We're going to have the La Mezcla, Los 202, Dark Tuesday, DJ Primo, DJ Lex, and Mona Lea.
Mona Lea, is that a group or is that a DJ? Do you know?
That's a DJ.
Are you sure?
No.
Word. Near the line. I've never heard of the motherfucker. I can't say one way or the other.
What is it?
All right, tap twice.
No.
All you had to do was say, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, he would have never known.
All you got to say is he's our special performer. He's our special performer. He's our
part of
headliner.
the entertainment.
No, they are.
They are.
They,
them.
Yes.
They, them. Ugh. Dude, don't get me started. I'm going to go on for another fucking rampant.
Uh-oh.
Trying to get my shit together.
You can tell he's getting like a migraine in the middle of it right now.
No, just trying to get
anytime he hears the word they, he's like, man,
dude, that shit that drives me wild.
And, I need to say something really quick.
Yes.
It's Los 202.
Los 202, not 202.
Right.
No, because those 202 will get
Gotta say it
offended
right.
if you don't.
Yes.
That's cool, man. It's good to have a bunch of different things. Like so just looking at this at the actual poster that you guys have going on here, the Lucha Super Show USA Mexico, over 25 smoke barbecue competitors, your barbecue samples, your wrestling, all the special performers. Like what time is this thing getting started at, man?
12 p.m. and it's going to go all the way to 12 a.m.
Is this going to be like a little Woodstock thing, or is it going to be like a 3-day thing? Because that's a lot of shit going on.
Depends on what you do when you're there, and, and if you walk out of there in handcuffs, bro. I mean, so that's the difference.
Yeah,
you can make it that way.
That's a lot of shit going down. That's a lot to.
It's eventful.
The other thing is that's not listed on there. Sorry, Mike. The other thing that's not listed on there is we have the dunking booth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That dunking booth is actually what they're working on right now. It's going to be benefiting the Hospice of El Paso and the Never Too Late Foundation. Word. And there's been a lot of volunteers within those organizations that are volunteering to go and be in the dunk booth. So every proceed from the dunking booth is going towards that.
Straight to them.
That's why you got to get your big ass in there. Like we've already.
What are we getting dunked in? Is this like barbecue sauce we're getting dunked into?
I
Jello.
like that.
Jello?
Oh
shit!
I'm there.
No.
Daddy, chill.
Last time we had Jello involved. No, I can't get into that. I'm still trying to take it out from.
but what I was gonna say is like where the yard is, they got a lot of space, so like it's not gonna be super crowded. I know you said like it sounds like a lot of stuff that's gonna be going on. Nah, they got enough space
spread out
for everything for people to be comfortable around there as well. So like it's gonna be a great time. So yeah, like from noon to midnight. You got all the barbecue competitions. You're gonna have the DJs. You're gonna have the wrestling. Like, I mean, it's literally an event for everybody.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong. It's Chuco Mania too. I mean,
holy smokes, it's Chuco Mania.
Holy smokes, it's Chuco. Is that the official slogan?
That is the official slogan. Holy smokes, it's Chuco Mania. And you got to do the arm raise like this, like Mike with the guns. Boom!
Oh,
there
guns
you go.
up, guns up.
That phrase is trademarked and owned by. I was just kidding.
Hey, get your money, boy. Get your money. Do you know? So what is? Because I know like every little bar has their special little. People go for certain drinks and certain things there. Do you know if the yard has anything yet?
Beer.
Yes.
Beer. Besides beer, but like anything.
Honestly, I don't. That would be actually a great.
Yes,
brainstorm.
Try.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
The elote.
Yes.
The elote shot.
Yeah, they had an
What?
elote shot. They even
right.
had like their own
Yes.
version
Yes.
of
So
a red beer as well, which was really awesome. Came with bacon and a bunch of stuff like that on it as well. Like I'm not big into like the red beers and stuff like that. I don't even eat like elote and stuff. But that damn shot was amazing.
It really
An
was.
elote
Smooth.
shot.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It's
What's
from
in it?
Austin, she said.
Is it like a premix thing, or did they mix it themselves? Or is it just a bunch of shit put together?
This dude's gonna get corn and he's gonna just like put it into a shot.
He's gonna put it into a blender.
I was just like, what the fuck? It just don't make sense. I mean, I've heard
He's
of
gonna be drinking
Tequila and corn is what he's gonna put on there.
I've heard of deep fried corn and shit, but an elote shot, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no,
I'm just
I
trying
mean-
to figure this out. Like, what's in this shit?
I'm not 100% sure on like what the flavors are, but whatever it comes out to tastes like elote. Like
Yeah.
it's got like the flavor and like the vibe and everything to it is super smooth. It doesn't burn.
It's
Like
light.
it's a really awesome shot that they got, and like even the red beer. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of red beer, and I got I finished the whole damn thing. Like it was really good. So yeah, like go check those out. I'm sure they got a whole bunch of other stuff. That's
Yeah.
just the stuff that they wanted to give us.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just shit they wanted to give away.
See,
Yeah.
and most of the time, like meeting Jessica would have been like the highlight of the day, right? Got Skinny's barbecue, so having his meat in my mouth was like the
man,
second
his
part of
meat
the
was
day.
good.
Now we're talking.
But
He's not gonna continue.
he's like, talk more about my
He's
meat.
fucking
please."
rubbing one out over there. and
But
shit.
say it
wow.
slowly and look me in the eye.
Yeah, he's
So whenever I had your meat in my mouth.
pull his hair, I'll spank him.
Oh man, don't threaten me with a good time.
Hell yeah.
but like the shots and just like the atmosphere out there at the yard, like it was
Yeah.
absolutely
Yes.
amazing, man. Like and they're so hospitable to us as well. And the cool thing is like a lot of the times whenever you do events like this, the people who own the place or run the place aren't really 100% in on you.
Right.
They're 100% in on
Yes.
this, man. Like they've
Very
got
nice
all the
people.
support for Fuji and the team.
Yeah.
And it's just super cool to see that this event's gonna like go out there and just be super awesome, creating a bunch of money, like getting money for fundraisers for people as well.
Yeah.
And getting the community together.
Absolutely, man.
I
That's
mean,
the best way to go.
that's what this literally is all about, is to bring multiple functions of the different types of community that we have in El Paso together for one event.
Yeah.
You have a certain group that love the wrestling. You have a certain group that love the barbecue. You have a certain group that love the beer. You have a certain group that loves just the DJs and the band.
Right.
So this event is trying to bring everybody in together for one day of just straight up fun for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And this is going to be a really huge event, and this is just the catapult to many other events that we're going to do to kind of piggyback off this one, just to kind of bring El Paso, bring some light to El Paso that we're more than just what was put out there. I mean, we
Right.
got a lot of events. El Paso, I'm going to just hit on barbecue just because that's my
Yeah, that's
forte,
your
but
thing.
El Paso has not been known traditionally for barbecue.
Right.
It's not. I mean, you look at some of the haters that are out there on some of these foodies pages, and people asking for recommendations, they're like, there's not. That, like they're haters, So what we're trying to do is just trying to showcase that there is like legitimately a big following and a big support of Texas barbecue that's out there, and we're trying to make this event the stepping stone to kind of branch out to other portions of Texas, so that way we can get bigger competitors next time.
Yeah, yeah. So when you go out to a barbecue spot to eat, can you actually enjoy yourself, or are you too busy judging everything?
No, brother. Let me tell you, bro. Since I am around barbecue so much, I'm not gonna lie. It's so hard for me to eat the barbecue now.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that I still don't love the process of the smoking.
Right.
I still love serving the barbecue. I still love cutting the barbecue. When I open up and I unwrap that brisket, and it's just so saturated and moist to where the juices are just flowing all around it, and then when you open it up, and it's just so hot and steamy, and then you cut into it, and then that slice of meat is just nice and moist.
Sounds like prom night.
Bro.
God damn.
Dude, it's just
As it
something.
were.
It's just something about that process.
He's
'cause
ready for round 2.
dude. You talking about an
I'm
eight?
fucking done. I'm ready for a
it's
nap.
hard now, yeah.
I'm ready for a fucking nap.
You know,
Somebody wrote my back.
The
Shit.
beautiful thing is I have that at least 4 or 5 times a day, bro.
Now you're showing off. That fucking. Hold on, I'm gonna call my people first. No, fuck off. That wasn't showing off. That shit's showing off.
The recharge time.
You know what? And I'll flex on that one, dude, because let me tell you, it's just that it's the reward, bro, of our briskets before from the moment that we cut open the package to from when we serve it is literally about 18 to 20 hours.
Damn.
So that's what I'm talking about, the reward that's behind it, man.
Right.
And showcasing that type of, skill. And I'm not just the only one.
Yeah.
I'm in a huge community of barbecue people, and I know that a lot of the barbecue joints around here, they share the same love. Mm-hmm. We just don't have the same following of the barbecue that you have in Central and East Texas.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what people know barbecue. Every time somebody comes into the restaurant, they're like, "Oh yeah, well, let me see if you can compete with Austin." And I'm like, "Well, let me see if Austin can compete with me."
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like I feel that we're better. And not just me, but a lot of the other barbecue people that I know that own barbecue businesses feel the same way. And all we try to do is just bring light to the fact is that El Paso is known for a lot more than just tacos.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then if you just notice that they had that story that just came out that El Paso, unfortunately, didn't even get voted one of the best cities for tacos in El Paso. Like, what the hell is that about?
Well, I mean, I could see why.
So, but you know what I mean, though, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I get it.
Yeah, so we're trying to just bring the light, man, that there's more to El Paso than just tacos out there. We're known. So
Yeah.
this event for me is a catapult to be able to get this event out further east from us to let people know that, hey, El Paso's not asleep in the barbecue game.
Right.
Like, we're legit.
Okay.
Like, so we're going to get this competition going, and we're going to start increasing it to where we're going to start pulling the so-called big barbecuers from the east side to see if they can compete with what we have here locally. And then we're going to start getting known staples.
Damn. So I know we're talking about bringing, the community together and El Paso together. Within, since beef is your business, do you have beef with anybody here in El Paso as far as like somebody who thinks that they are barbecue and they're like, dude, you're really not?
You know what, brother? You won't ever catch me bashing another barbecue business at all. I will never do it.
Awesome.
Yeah, because the way that I feel is everybody's palate's different. Everybody's taste is different. Everybody's style is different. My way is different than some of the other barbecue joints that are around here, and I'll never bash ever will I bash another barbecue joint ever. I don't care how competitive they are. Like we're here. There's over, like, let's say over 1 million people here in El Paso, maybe. You know what I mean?
The count, yes.
Yeah. So
legally, yes.
Yeah. So let me say this, man. Like, not one barbecue joint is gonna be able to feed them all. Let's share the love, bro. Yeah. Support local. Don't go to these nationals. Support local. That's all we have to do.
Okay. So on the other side of that, have you ever come across someone where they're just like hating on your stuff? Like, no matter what it is, they just walk into your place. You see them on social. They're like, man, F this dude.
Yep. All the time, brother. And majority of the time, it's not because of the food. It's because they say that, our prices are too high. Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. It's never about the food. I literally had a Google review of a lady that gave me like a 1-star review because, and I'm quoting this, their brisket was too moist.
Oh
what?
my gosh.
Legit.
She didn't like it.
Oh, slap her with a brisket.
Maybe she just didn't like the word moist.
I guess. She's the one that wrote it, not me.
I'm just saying.
No, but yeah, like there's people that are out there.
Yeah.
So like, how do you deal with that stuff, right? Because especially with food, like people can be so finicky. Like you said that you got a bunch of different palates and stuff like that, right? How is it that you deal with that stuff whenever you got a bunch of people on social media like, man, fuck this guy.
Head down, head down, keep moving, ignore the haters.
His meat is moist. He's got that wet meat.
Bro, you have to learn.
Nobody wants to be known for wet meat.
Bro, right? Who wants to know that?
My first 3 years of my adulthood, I had the wet meat, and I got over that. Like, I fuck it.
I took pills.
Nobody wants to get that.
I took pills for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you. Thank you, Viagra.
No, but like,
I was
honestly,
only when I drank.
Mike, to answer that one, dude, like you just ignore it, man. Like when I first got into this industry, I tried to reply to everybody that that were giving me, and we don't have a lot of we don't have a lot of bad reviews, FY.
Right.
But there are haters out there. There are people there that Kevin's and Karen's are for real, like they're legit. So I got to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm just not going to reply to anybody, and I'm thankful for the ones that we do get that are positive.
Right.
But there are people out there that legitimately pretend to be like these food critics that are just these these regular people who probably are just angry at everything.
Yep.
And will criticize everything just to kind of get that extra view.
Right.
But what people don't understand in today's world, reviews literally can make or break a company. Like they do. Like how many times have you been shopping and you look and you see like 1,000 good reviews, but you only concentrate on the 2 that are bad, and it changes your mind? How many times has that happened? Just answer, like honestly.
He's calling you out.
Yeah, like
I know. I'm like
right, like honestly,
it doesn't happen at all.
No, it does. It does happen. Yeah. So you have to learn.
Yeah.
To for one, and like what I teach my staff is we serve barbecue, but people are going to remember the experience first.
Right.
Yes.
The food is going to be second. So you treat everybody with love, happiness. You make them feel like they're part of the family because they are. And if they happen to have something wrong with a meat or a meal, just because we're not perfect,
right?
At least they remember that we tried our best.
Yeah.
And that's what we have. And and I ignore every bit of the haters now. Now I've just gotten to the point where I don't even look at them anymore. Like, because I know that we have people that are just going to be angry.
Yeah, no, that'll drive you crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know, like, whenever we're going to go check out a new spot, my old lady and I will specifically look at the bad reviews.
Yep.
Because they make me fucking laugh. Because they're like, somebody will be like, oh my God, I had too much ice in my soda. I'm like, you dumb bitch. Like, stay home. You know what I mean? It's like, why are you gonna bitch about certain like stupidest things that are like, oh my god, when I came in, nobody greeted me. It's like she's like saying during the whole thing, it was a fucking rush of all kinds of people, but nobody greeted me until I sat down. I was like, well, what do you expect? Like some of these things just drive me fucking nuts as a consumer, and I don't have no say so in it.
And I'm the exact opposite. Like I don't look at reviews at all because like the way that I would look at it is people are entitled to bad days, businesses are entitled to bad days. There's a possibility someone just showed up on the wrong day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I can't let someone else's experience dictate like how I'm going to experience. You know what I mean? Because that does happen. Whenever you look at a couple of reviews, you'll be like, man, if that place sucks, like it's going to fucking suck. Like in your head, it's already going to suck, right? Yeah. So for me, like I stay the hell away from the reviews. I get hated on all the time because I like making fun of UTEP and myself and all that stuff. So people always tell me I'm fucking stupid or whatever.
Everybody makes fun of UTEP.
But for me, it's like I love whenever people do that shit because it means, especially like with me, man, I have someone that's been hating on me for the last 6 years ever since I started doing sports. But it's like, thank you for listening. Like I got one person listening to me. I don't care if it's just you.
It's the Howard Stern effect.
So much, yeah, man.
It's the Howard Stern effect.
Yeah, so like I embrace the haters and like I wanted to know, Jessica, with you as well. Like with you being like an MC and like you being a public person out there, do you ever experience like hate, or is it always just like a bunch of stuff? Because I know like with dudes especially, you probably got to get like a bunch of the hey there beautifuls.
Yeah.
But
they don't hate you. They hate that motherfucker right there. I'm telling you, when he walked in, I was like, fuck. So who's this motherfucker?
Hey, gotta stay outside.
Hey,
we're full, bro.
Yeah, I've already coined him arm candy. That's
arm
what
candy. Oh, I got a shirt for you right now. Then it says something about arm candy. But yeah, no, as you were.
So yes, actually, recently I've received a review or a comment, a bad one from a female, first female usually.
Hater.
It's funny because there's a few men out there that'll say things too, but this woman, I don't know, she decided to share her thoughts and. What he said, I just went ahead and said, you know what, God bless you.
What did she say?
I wanted to say a lot of other things, but just basically, I guess it's the way how we sing. The Emcee and how I present myself, and I'm a married woman, and I have a mother, so I don't know if she wants me dressed in.
I mean, you ain't
like the 1880s like nightgown.
Like,
she wants you to go back to your Amish roots.
Yes.
So I'm just
go
like,
back to your Idaho ways.
I remember when you were peeling potatoes.
Never seen somebody peel potatoes like that.
I legitimately could sit here and have a full hour podcast and just read the reviews of people that give us bad ones. Not just the reviews from us, because if you go to Google, you can actually click into the person and read all of their other reviews.
Oh, they're just negative.
They're just negative all the way around. Legitimately, one of the guys that gave us a bad review because he says that our prices were too high and he spent $40 for two people, which you can't go to McDonald's for that right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. But, I looked at a lot of his reviews, and one he gave at another local business a 1-star because he says that the clerk or whatever it was gave him a disapproving look.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So a 1-star based on that. So the people that are out there, like they're there.
Terrible.
So the thing that happens with me all the time, and like I'm sorry I cut you off, but like how I do reviews of places, right? And like I always try to be like a little positive. And for me, like if your stuff sucks, I'm not gonna be out there and be like your shit sucks. I'm just not gonna post anything up.
Yeah.
That's
right. And I'll go back another day and try to work it out and like find what's good and then post about what's good. But the place where I go get like my beard trimmed and all this stuff, and I'm not gonna give them a shout out because this is your show, so I'm not gonna give them a shout out. But like anytime I do it, it's a little more expensive than some of the other places, right? Like it's Gentleman's Republic.
Oh,
right?
fuck them.
Oh, wow. Shit.
I don't know.
He's got to turn off my microphone.
I don't know who that is. So, like we were saying,
you'll be billed later.
Yeah, don't worry, it's coming in more than one way. But like whenever I go, like they give me a haircut, they give me like treatments, they do everything right. And it's like one set price. And every time I put something up, someone will be like, well, you look the same. Motherfucker, I went in for a haircut, not plastic surgery. Like, I hope I look the same, right? They're like, well, that's too expensive. And it's a shame that you make more money than us poor people. I'm like, motherfucker.
my God.
Like, I don't make a lot of money. Like, I wish I did. I don't make that much, right? So it's just like I found that out especially. And anytime I say anything about any business, I found out this one thing with their business. One of them was like, their beer's too carbonated. Then the next one was like, their beer's not carbonated enough. I was like, maybe you two need to get together and create your own beer.
Mixing shit.
I didn't even know beer had carbonation. I'm just like, it tastes good.
Because like legitimately, like reviews, unfortunately, can make or break a business. Yeah. So I make it a habit, because we have like I'm kind of scattered out everywhere. You know what I mean? So when I'm in the restaurant, I make it a habit to go and talk to every single customer that's there and tell them thank you. I introduce myself to everybody that's there.
Yeah. And
I tell them all the same thing. Hey, say, listen, reviews can make or break a company. So if you have a 5-star, go ahead and review us. But if there's something that you feel was not perfect for us to get that, please don't post it. Just talk to me and I'll fix it for you.
Right.
Awesome.
Because like legit, they will. But most of the time they're like, oh, no, this is great. And then freaking 5 minutes later, they walk outside. Oh, this was. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like, I'm literally making myself available to you to fix what was not right.
See, but that's a lot of the way that people are now. People are they flex when they're online, but when you're in front of them, like, oh, they'll suck your ass. You know what I mean? They're like, you guys are great. As soon as they walk out, this motherfucker, I can't believe. First, his beard is crazy, and then you know what I mean? Like, it's the most wildest shit. Yeah. But that's what social media has done to us. Everybody's this social media badass.
Keyboard warriors.
Yeah, until you see them in person, and then they're fucking, oh, no, I never. What I meant was, when you say something sucks, you can't mean anything else but that it fucking sucks.
Yeah. There's not another synonym that makes it better.
Dude.
It sucks, but not a lot.
Right? Yeah. But does it swallow? That's what I asked. Does it swallow? If it swallows, then I'll go.
It spit, and that's why I gave it a 1-star review.
Right? That's why.
And that's one of the reasons why when I go to a lot of establishments, even on my business profile, I always, no matter what, will give, even if it's not that good, I'll give a 5-star because I know that the people that behind there, these are small business owners. These are people who have families. All they're trying to do is just make a living, and they may, like Mike says, you may be having one bad day,
right?
And like, who's to say that the cook or whoever's there didn't just lose a family member, or something that it's just not right. Like, you don't get to dictate. You should not be able to have that enough power to where your one bad review can stray away 30 people from coming in the restaurant, but just because you want to be a jerk.
Can you silence those reviews as far as like block them out, or is that
not on Google? Nothing to do with you can report them to Google, but Google has to make the final call whether or not they're relevant.
Oh, so you can't hide them?
Well, and then I would say this too, right? Like, if like us as consumers, if we saw a place that had nothing but 5-star reviews, we're like, obviously they bought that shit, right? Like that's bots. The way that I would look at it. Yeah, right. Like, those are bought and paid for. These people, there's no way that they're that good,
right?
And then I'm not gonna go.
No, then no, but then also the bad thing is if you go see everything's all 5 and you go and say something's off or something, it's not off, but it's just not to your liking just because you don't like certain thing. It's gonna be, I don't know how they could say this is a 5-star review, and it's a hit and miss with it.
Jessica, what does it take for you to give a place like a bad review?
Well,
she's like the bathroom.
Do you give bad reviews?
I don't give bad reviews, but if I feel something or taste something, I will go to.
I like the way she's going to say. She's like, I don't give bad reviews. I give constructive criticism.
I would rather take that than a review that's public online.
Yeah. And let me tell you, I'm not being a Karen or being petty. We did go to this restaurant, and my son got an ice cream, and he brings it to me, and he's like, "Mom, taste it." I taste the vanilla ice cream, and it's salty.
Oh, they didn't
straight
mix
up
it
salt. Mm-hmm. So I was like, and I told the lady when she passed by, this has salt in it, taste it. And she tasted it. I didn't mean it like that because it was all in the mint,
She tasted
it. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I'm thinking, why did she taste it? Like,
But did she give it back? She's like, hold on. Oh, you're right here. Take your shit.
Well, Jessica's like the drill sergeant in Forrest Gump. Waitress, what is your purpose in life? To do whatever you tell me to.
But that's also what happens if you get ice cream at McDonald's. Like, you just don't get ice cream. There's a reason why their machine is broken.
When their machine works, yes. It's the oil for the machine.
When's the next solar eclipse? That's when their ice cream machine is going to work.
Yeah. Dude, they need to have a fucking, like, a blog for that shit alone. Like, hey, hit up fucking the one on Pebble Hills for the next 45 minutes. That shit's working right now. Take advantage while it's still cold and shit. Because these motherfuckers, man. And then for the prices, like you said, I was talking. I had come across something from on Facebook. They're showing prices back when I was in high school, like in '94. A fucking Happy Meal was $3.25.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That shit was like $8 now.
Bro, if you're lucky.
Yeah, it was like, God damn. A fucking Big Mac meal was fucking $3.75. I used to be able to eat for $5. I remember that.
Literally,
no, you can't.
Right in front of us, you turned into "Get Off My Lawn" guy.
Hey, you know what?
Just over the last 5 minutes.
I'm right there with you, bro.
I mean, I'll pay $25 for a rib, but I mean, God, that is McDonald's. It's just fucking processed fucking guap.
It's harder to order nowadays, man. Like, I don't even order anymore. My wife is the one that goes and orders for me because I'm like, I don't even know what the hell you guys want because, like, honestly speaking, there's so many options. What happened just a Happy Meal and a freaking Cookie Monster or whatever the Garbage Master, you know what I mean?
Well, for the longest time, the one that would piss me off because the menu hadn't changed in about 45 years. They go and they're like, do you have motherfuckers 1 through 8, dog? Fuck it, that's all you got. If there's anything special, there's pictures of this shit on the side. 1 through 8. They're like, what about? No.
See, now I gotta ask, like, if you guys are like me, because I get the same thing anytime I go to like any restaurant, right? So, like, hypothetically, I go
Chicken
to
fingers?
Whataburger. Like if I go to Whataburger, I'm always getting a large number 5 with no onions, no tomatoes, and Dr. Pepper, right? Like, I already know what I'm gonna do. Like, and I do not like sway out of like any of my other stuff, right? Yeah, it's a bacon cheeseburger. Same thing with like Chinese restaurants. No matter what Chinese restaurant I go to, I'm going to get me a General Tso's chicken with some fried rice, right? Like that's just what I do because I know that that's going to be good, right? But are you guys like that, or do you try the different shit on the menu? Because like for me, I ain't.
It depends who I go with.
OCD.
Depends who I go with because I have a problem with money. Like I don't know how much money I have.
The problem is I don't have money.
No. Like I think I have. Like I think I don't have money, but I do. But I order like I'm rich. You know, and my old lady's like, "Oh, don't do that." I was like, "Well, what the fuck? Why not?" Have you seen the price? I don't look at prices. I'm looking for the experience. And then when we come out, I'm eating fucking bacon for the next 8 days because that's all we got. You know, I was like, "All right, well, maybe she had a fucking point." But like when I go with my brother-in-law, and my sister, like I said, since he's the chef, he's like, "All right, let's try the whole left side of this fucking thing, the whole left side of the menu, and see what's good." And then that way you go, or you ask them, you know, what are you guys known for? You know, we're known for this, and that. Give me that shit. Let's see what the fuck it is. Now, if I don't like it, I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, well, you guys suck." That's just me because I came in with give me fucking whatever. I don't come in with a mindset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just there to, try the experience, like you said.
You see, I mean, I guess I try different things, but then I'll circulate the different things. Like I'll go back and say, okay, I won't get this one, but I won't stray and be like, I never had that kind of whatever, and then order that or whatever. Like I'll get this, I'll get the same different options every time that I go, but rotate them. Like I'm a number 5 guy at Whataburger, like large fries and a Powerade. That's what I get all the time.
Both buns toasted,
bro.
Dude,
that's the only way to go.
Oh, I found that out. I was like, God,
yeah,
where's
I
this
have
been?
to try that.
Dude,
yeah.
I haven't done it.
See,
so
but
I gotta try that now.
what I have made a promise to myself now is legitimately now I go hit up different local establishments that I have never been to try that stuff. And I have come across some of the greatest food in El Paso and kind of got out of my comfort zone of some of the stuff that I'm ordering just because I'm trying to be more mindful of supporting local because now I'm a small business owner, so I understand. So I've tasted some of the best wings, I've tasted some of the best burgers, I've tasted some of the best everything, and it's all been local. So that's where I'm expanding out my comfort zone.
You see, the best thing about local is that they have the local flavors that we're used to and that we enjoy, as opposed to what's standard across the U.S. And I think that's where locals actually have a leg up and actually should be given the first try because that they're from here, they know what we like, as opposed to what somebody from Maine or Idaho or some shit. It's different, because like in Maine, they're doing their fucking lobster tails and their fucking their
maple
stews
syrup
and shit. And we don't have lobster. We got we get the shit from Food King and shit.
No, bro, that's
where
coming.
The fuck do we have sea life around here?
That's coming from Mascarate, bro.
Yeah.
That's a big crawdaddy. That's all that is.
No, that's a roach.
That's a roach. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Jessica, what's your favorite local place? Let's just give a little love to some local places.
Oh
What's your favorite
God.
local place?
No pressure.
Well, since I am from Idaho, Maine, Vermont, and all that,
shit.
I was not into Mexican food at all. I was more of I ate deer most of my life.
Canadian food.
Okay.
Poutine.
Venison. Nice.
And so when I met my husband, he's full on Mexican, and he took me to this place called Tacos de Charlie. Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in Horizon. It's a local place. Looks like a little hole in the wall, but it's so good.
Damn, I've been wanting
And
to go.
then wings, World of Wings is pretty good.
Okay.
World of Wings. I've never heard of World of Wings.
World of Wings in Horizon.
I take it you guys
we
are
gotta
in
go to
Horizon.
Horizon.
I take it.
Yeah, Pecan Valley in that area.
Pecan Valley. Yeah, well, Horizon's growing like crazy.
Yes,
They
it
got
really
that
is.
sushi. Oh, the sushi. Shit, what's it called? They got some big old sushi, fucking like burritos and shit. It's in the sushi.
Sushing?
The who?
Sushing?
It's right next to the Sushi Freak.
Sushi
Yeah.
Freak.
I've been wanting to go. I keep seeing these fucking burritos.
good.
The way
The
he was
sushi.
rubbing his chin too,
I
he's
know,
a
I
sushi
was like-
freak.
Dude.
It's like, hey.
I should have known. He's like, yeah, you know that. Get that sauce all over me. That yum yum. Hey, Jason, let me ask you, since you aren't in the business, I saw this the other day. I went to a local spot, Taco Central. Shout out to them. That shit was dope. There's something. This is the first time I ever seen this shit. I don't know if you guys have this in your establishment. When we ordered, a little fucking robot came out with the fucking food.
No, bro. That's
Yo, this was some Jetson shit. So I'm sitting down with my back towards the door, and my old lady's in front of me, and she has this look on her face. I was like, damn, it's either one of my other girls walked in or my baby mama walked in. Something. I was like, fuck. I was ready to throw down. And it's like, what? And I turn around, there's a little fucking robot just coming through with your food and shit.
Dude, they had Rosie delivering food.
Yes, exactly like that. She had a little gorro, a little fucking apron, dude. She was fucking hilarious. And I was like, holy shit. Like, we took pictures of it. And I didn't know if I was supposed to talk to it or like, I don't know what the fuck was going on. So you just grab your shit, you put it back, and then it takes off to go. You know, it just brings your shit out, right?
Damn, no, that's legit. I've never even heard of that.
So this is a Taco Central out there in Piedras. And I was telling my mom about it. I said, "Oh, that's the first time you seen it." Like I'm fucking, like I'm an old fucking person, right? She's like, "Oh, they have that shit at Don Cuco and all that." I was like, "Where the fuck are these beaners getting this fucking money from?"
insane.
You know,
Bro,
but,
I've never even knew that was
You
a
need a
thing.
Rosie.
dude, that shit is
Right?
that shit's
Don't tell my
legit,
wife.
You
dude.
need a Rosie.
Dude, that shit is crazy. I've never seen that. It was like you said, since it's a new spot, you know, as it is when you're barely opening, you got all these expenses and fucking. I mean, Jason could tell you got all kinds of fucking shit you got to put in.
Yeah.
I could just imagine how much one of these fucking things goes for. But it's fucking huge, and I was like, dude, like I don't know how to react. Like I've never seen that before.
I look at it business wise. Like you pay for one of those, you don't got to worry about keep
Another
on paying
waiter?
a paycheck and all that stuff. So for me,
Yeah,
I'm
but,
like,
but
hey.
like, how much do them
Always.
things cost? Though?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the
whole
thing.
thing.
I mean,
that
that's
shit-
it's a long.
I'm trying to help people go to
Right.
college.
Me too. That's why you can find me at Escape now.
Support single moms. Support single moms.
His Instagram is hold me by the handles.
Follow me on OnlyFans too.
Oh shit! No, I didn't like your OnlyFans. That shit was whack. So Saturday, September 23rd, 14261 Montana Avenue, here at the
The Yard.
The Yard. I forget everything, dude. I'm fucking old. Where is it at?
Tiny, but here.
Oh yeah, I mean that makes sense. It's small as shit. At the Yard Patio Beer and Garden, and then the other one before I mess it up, brought to you by Fuji Productions. So I'm not sure if I asked you this already, but how did you get involved into emceeing? Like, how does that come through? Like, what do you do? How do you get into emceeing?
I don't know. I guess he thought I was cute, and he said, "Let's do this."
Well, that's one
Just
thing to be
kidding.
cute, but that's another thing to have a personality, though.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you know what's funny? Because I'm very shy. But
Really?
I met Mike, and he inspired me.
Really?
Honestly, yes.
It's the first time I ever heard anybody say something positive about Mike.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's got an awesome personality.
Yeah, no, he's a trip. He's something else. He's something else.
A different person every day.
There you go. Yeah. He's got multiple personalities.
100%.
Is this your first show doing a emceeing, or have you had several other shows?
Yes, this is my first show.
First show? Nervous?
Right now?
Yes.
No, I feel good.
Yeah? Do you think you'll be nervous as shit on September 23rd?
No.
Please show up. Otherwise, he's going up.
Do what you always do to me. Show up the last fucking minute.
Oh yeah.
All fucking late, and you're like, hey, am I in the right place?
Oh yeah. No, 100%.
You
100%.
don't show up, I'm hiding in the bushes.
But this is the thing, right? Like even with me like doing all the radio stuff, even with me doing like the TV, like the emceeing and all that stuff, I still get nervous, right?
Yeah.
Like, and that's like because like I want people to like look at the product I bring and be like, this is halfway decent, or fuck this dude, I'm never gonna hire him again, right? Like
Yep.
that's the type of way that I look at it. So like for me, like you should be nervous. Like you're not being nervous, I'm terrified. For you.
There's something wrong. You got to be scared because you never
I'm
know.
excited. I'm excited. Nervous.
Excited, nervous. Is your husband nervous?
I don't know why he didn't get the job. He's a natural with all
Well, I mean,
He's a
I could think of a few reasons why you think you got picked over him.
Yeah.
One is because you're from Idaho. That's got to be like that's
I picked
got to
you.
be the closer.
Yeah,
That's got to be the closer.
knows her way around potatoes. Like,
We'll go with that.
I pick you.
Yeah, you complete me.
Skinny's finding a way to get off camera real quick.
Yeah.
You don't have to listen to this.
Trying to get the
It's okay.
moistness. Oh shit! So have you given her any pointers or anything? Have you guys gone over?
The only thing that I can ever say is like just be yourself.
Be yourself.
The main thing also, and a lot of people, even me, like whenever I was getting used to it, I wish someone would have told me this before. If you get like too nervous, just remember it's yourself and a microphone. And the most important thing is to breathe. Like, people don't realize this thing, but a lot of the times whenever you get to talking, you start talking a little bit faster, and then you forget to start, like, breathing. You start, like, hyperventilating a little bit, and that's the stuff where, like, you do that, right? Also, if you mess up, literally nobody knows you messed up.
Yeah.
So just keep moving. No, like, I apologize for this or whatever. Just keep it on moving.
Thank you, because I will do that. I apologize.
No, that's...
They're like, what are you talking about?
I apologize for my future apologies.
You know, like... The only thing that I can ever see is like good MCs and good people that do podcasts is the people that legitimately are themselves.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to go up there and you're going to be somebody that you're not, you're going to stumble, trip, and fall. But if you go up there and you just be yourself, you're going to be able to communicate and conversate just like we're having right here. Just be yourself. Like that's what makes good shows. Just be you.
So simple.
Just that's what it is. Because if you try to put a persona on, you're going to have to carry that persona every time that you do this stuff, and it's going to become exhausting. But if you're just yourself, just be yourself. And if you slip, who cares? Yeah. Nobody's even going to know at all.
It's only a few hundred or 1,000 people looking at it. I mean, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Trust me. Nobody's even going to notice.
I'm sure you're used to being looked at. So, I mean, it's the same shit. You know what I mean? Now it's just... Now guys have actually a reason to be like, no, babe, it's because she's talking. I can't be that. You can't be. Hold on, she's talking, babe. Let's find out. You know what I mean?
Anytime I grab the microphone, they're gonna throw shit at me. Like, get the fuck away.
Who's this guy?
No, yeah, but the best thing, like you said, best thing to do is, I mean, because even like here at podcasts, you know, once people hear their own voice, first of all, that's kind of intimidating. And then, you know, first of all, nobody likes the sound of their own voice.
Nope.
You know. And then when you hear it, you're like, who the fuck is that? Yeah, like, who the fuck is that? And you're like, oh shit, that's me. You know, you just got to get used to that. And, you know, like you said, the moment you try to be somebody else, then when the real you comes out, then that's when all the negative stuff happens and all the negative comments happen. Just go out there and just fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. As long as you have fun, at the end of the day, fuck everybody else. That's what I've always said. Maybe that's because
I'm trying to fuck as many people at the end of the day too. So.
You know how liberating though it is though to become to a certain age in your life where you really just stop caring what people think about you.
I can't wait for that.
No, I reached that point a long time ago, and I honestly
I was like 14. So.
I just stopped. Like
that's when you were molested.
Once you stop caring,
he told you.
Oh God,
that was a delayed response. That's a podcast on its own, man.
I'm gonna turn your mic on.
Well, no, like for me, my voice changed when I was 10 years old. So think about that. Like you sound like this at like 4'11" in 5th grade.
James Earl Jones taking freaking pre-K like little
and like all the time growing up, like especially in high school and stuff, people would like make fun of my voice. And at that point, I was like, you know what? Your fucking mom loves it. Your sister loves it. Your girlfriend loves it. Your fucking grandma would fuck me if she wanted to. Like it's like just that's when I lost the filter.
Yeah, you know, and it's great when you reach that point too, because like I used to like try to be this impressed and like. Once I got to the point, I was like, man, who cares? Like, I'm just going to be me. Like, my personality is my personality. You're going to love me or you're not. And if you're not, guess what? I don't care. Like, I'm still going to be me.
You missed a perfect opportunity.
I know.
You're like, if you love me, you're fucking great. If you don't love me, you're going to love my meat.
Oh,
you missed a great fucking opportunity.
Can we put this on rewind right quick?
I don't know how to do that. No, my IT department, my 12-year-old son, he doesn't know how to do that. So I can't do that, bro. But I don't even know if we're recording right now. Shit.
He's like, where's the red light?
I'm looking. I'm just hoping for the best right now. If not, we'll just do it all over again.
No, but just go out there and be yourself, man. Don't even stress. Just go out there. Mike's good. He's been doing this for a while. Yeah. Follow his lead. The dude already knows. Just be comfortable in your own person. Be comfortable in your own personality. Mm-hmm. And who cares? Like, people are going to hate whether you do it one way or the other way. It's true. Just go out there and do what makes you feel happy.
And if you want a built-in excuse, just get fucking hammered drunk. You go, I was drunk.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the best. Do you drink?
I like Grey Goose and water.
Grey Goose and water. Damn.
Yeah, it's weird.
Is that news to you? He's like, oh, no shit? is that how we met?
He was like, water.
She meant to say Grey Goose in an empty water bottle.
Ice does not count as water, dude. Just because it's frozen, don't count as fucking water. I mean, best thing to do is get lit and say, fuck it. I mean,
we have to do that.
Usually I'm fucking drinking here, but I got another engagement on in about 3 hours. So I can't, but...
Is that bright side?
Huh? No, it's work. I gotta go to work. Last time I showed up drunk, I got very bad.
Oh, no.
They frown upon that in corporate America.
A little bit. I mean, it's whatever. But yeah, I mean, especially like this, dude. The more you're into it, I mean, because even like when I used to DJ back in the day, I had the best time when I was drunk. Like I thought I was the best. Like I probably sound like shit, but I was fucking having it. As long as I had fun,
Everybody was drunk too, so you sounded great.
Like so I know exactly what they want. We're on the same wavelength. Yeah. So if you get drunk, man, fuck it. It is what it is. Just don't hit him. Just don't hit him.
Unless it's a
Hard.
thing between you guys.
It's never.
What's the safe word?
We
What's-
do not kink shame here.
What's the safe word?
Stop.
What's your safe word?
He's like, I've never come across one.
She said, it's never
I
my
don't have
fist. It's
one."
always the door.
Damn, he's usually passed out before he has to say shit. Well, you guys should think about a safe word. Just sane.
Always welcome.
She already pointed. She was like, woo.
Woo.
Woo. What do you know about woo? What you know about woo?
She
I
don't know
love
nothing.
Wu-Tang.
She don't know nothing about.
She's an
Andre the
80s
Giant.
baby. She's an 80s baby, so she
She don't know nothing about Andre the Giant. But
Oh, yeah.
Wu Tang made its way
that is
to
true.
Idaho.
Yeah.
Wu Tang is for the kids, dog. Wu Tang is an
No.
East
Ain't
Coast
nothing
thing.
to
It was
fuck with.
Maine.
I mean-
Wu Tang was a candy that they thought was like flavor. That's what they was. It's like Wu Tang.
She thought it was that orange drink.
Yeah, that's what it was.
She's like, we're not talking about that. I would always be like, Wu Tang.
A potato orange drink is what it was.
Oh shit! Can you name me 2 people from the Wu? Can you do that?
She's looking at her husband like, help me out.
no,
No,
you can't do
you
that.
can't sign language right now.
No, you can't.
I mean,
and
there's-
I'm not trying to shame. I say,
No,
babe,
no, just
come on,
2 people.
sing, motherfucker.
It's me.
He's like, sing, motherfucker. We're on the clock
it.
here.
That doorknob's going to hit you again.
She's like, there's a method, man.
Oh shit!
God, you
There's a
put me on the
method,
spot.
man.
I'm just saying, just because.
Jess, literally, Mike was like, there's a method,
Method man.
There you go.
He's rooting for me.
It's all finally.
She's like, okay,
fuck.
there's a
also
method.
an inspector on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Hey, is there completely off camera? So off camera, Jess brought her husband. Is there anything you want to tell her that you want to she can't respond to you right now or ever?
Oh.
Is there anything you'd like to say right now?
Man, wait, remember she's going to get in the car.
No.
He's like, I love you so much.
Yeah, that's a good answer, Doc. He's like, I try to get divorced. I try to get hit
We
again.
just talked.
Right?
So.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
She told me to say this.
why is it? Let me ask you.
He's like, I'm here against my will.
right. Blink twice if you don't feel safe, dog.
He's like this.
Motherfucker going into epileptic seizure.
Tears coming out. Yeah.
Let me ask you this, coming from a girl. Why is it whenever a girl says, babe, we need to talk, it's always about some shit I need to change and not anything that you ever did? Why is that?
That's not how I am. I know I'm not perfect.
All eyes on you.
I was say, like, I'm gonna move
We
way
sit and
over
we talk
here.
at the table, and I'm like, look, and
This
I'll
is
address
where
what
you
I did
fucked up.
wrong.
This is where you
and
fucked
then
up.
I address him, and then how can we fix this? What do
But
you think? What
do
are your
you-
thoughts?
Is it like that, or is it look, this is where you fucked up, and this is where I showed restraint?
Yes.
This is how I'm going to better myself. How can we fix
How
this?
does he know this?
Dude,
'Cause he's a man.
I've lived through this shit. Dude,
No, I think we're doing pretty good.
oh, shit.
She's like, look at him. Yes,
Yeah. What
we
do you
are doing
see?
great.
Yes, baby.
We're doing great, aren't we?
Eyes wide open.
I'm like,
You know what I mean?
what are your
The
thoughts?
vein in her temples pulsating.
She's like, here, get on the microphone. Tell them how great we are.
tell him I don't hit you.
Right? It's got to be on record. It's got to be on record somewhere.
Tell him he fell down the stairs 3 times a week.
It's like Johnny and Amber right now. It's like, fuck it. You gotta see right now. So I'm missing the thumb pretty soon. Shit. Oh, fuck. So September 23rd, 1426 on Montana Avenue, The Yard. Yeah, see, I finally read it. That's all small as shit.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to any of these performers other than the actual barbecue?
I'm looking forward to all of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
to be
right.
honest with you, I've been seeing promotions and all of that stuff, and they all legitimately look to have their own style, and they look to bring their own like funk, man. So I'm
Yeah.
looking for all of it.
Yes, the same.
This-
Primo.
Ditto.
Primo is really good.
Yeah?
Lex. Yeah. I do know them, and Mona Leo. All of them. They're pretty
Yeah,
good.
if it's Lex that I think about, I DJed with him a long time ago. Fucking
Oh, yeah.
long time ago.
Yeah.
That was fucking sad. That's fucking sad. What are you looking forward to this?
As you remain the oldest person on this show right now. I
Am
love
I?
it. Yeah.
How old are you, brother?
What's today? 40. 44? 43.
Okay, yeah, you are.
43, 44. Something like that. I think that's what it is.
I turned 41 in October, man.
Okay.
So
I'll text my wife and ask her how old I am right now. Yeah, because I don't keep track of that. I quit counting after 29 because it just sounds ugly. You know what I mean? But
I love it, man. I embrace my age. Like, I'm 39. I'm gonna be 40, right?
I just don't remember.
And I'm like, fuck it, dude. I look decent for being, 39. I look at some of the people I grew up with. I'm like, you look like a fucking bag of leather right now. Like, you look like a chewed up beef jerky. like, hey, I look halfway decent.
But my life's better than yours.
So what are you looking forward to September 23rd there, Mike?
I'm looking forward to all the events, man. Like, I know it's super cliche, but like I can't wait to try like the different barbecue styles that are going to be out there as well. Like, I can't wait to see what the luchadors do in the ring, right? Like, that's going to be super awesome to watch. Yeah. And most importantly, like, I think what I'm looking forward to the most is just seeing people out there having a great time. Yeah. Right? Like, you did something well, and you know this as well, right? Whenever your event is there and people are just like, they got a smile on their face, they're enjoying the vibe. That's really all I'm looking forward to, because I know whenever people get out to the yard, it's going to be a vibe that everyone's going to enjoy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Really nice. Are you guys getting dunked? Are you guys part of that?
No. If they do it, I'll do it.
You're not?
No.
What?
Man.
I don't know how to swim.
Just stand up, motherfucker.
3 feet tall.
I'm 5'10". I am not that big. I know
I'm
better
5.
than that. You're 5? Yes. I thought you were 38.
I'm 37.
Oh, my bad. You said
86. Let me enjoy my 37.
Okay, my bad.
I'm not ready.
That's yours. I forgot. I'm the only one.
I don't think people are gonna pay for me to get dunked. To be honest with you, so
wear a white shirt. You'll be all right.
Oh man, brother, trust me.
You got them fucking pepperoni nipples or what?
No, I ain't got pepperoni nipples, but
he's like there's no way they're that small.
It's like transparent underneath there because I ain't got no sun on my body. I'm like a guppy.
Yeah, but a lot of people want to throw down. Whoever usually put the event together, that's who they want to put in the tank.
But honestly, like on a real note, they have a lot of volunteers. A lot of them from the organizations that are going to be representing it. So there's a lot of people from each organization that are going to be voluntary jumping in there to get dunked. So they're doing it as a benefit for that.
You almost let us slip there. Something we knew from the military. You said voluntold.
Yeah, I'm prior military on that side. So that's PTSD talking. That's what that is.
So thank you for your service, Ben.
Oh, thank you so much.
So again, who's it benefiting? The dunk?
It's going to be benefiting the hospice of El Paso, and it's also going to be benefiting the greater. Hold on, wait, we have it right here. Never Too Late Foundation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, and then on top of that, we didn't even mention there's going to be a mechanical bull.
Oh shit!
So those that want to engulf in the cocktails and the beer that they have going out there, and then get on a bull, jump right on ahead.
You ever done that?
Gotten drunk and ride a bull?
Yeah. But you probably did a real bull in fucking Odessa.
I don't remember her name.
No. Oh wait, Bull's usually for a guy.
Oh yeah.
Just saying. Just putting that out there.
No, but like joking wise, like legitimately. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like not just in Odessa. I mean, it's everywhere. Like mechanical bulls are just like people like to get drunk and get
I don't even have to be drunk. I'll be sober as hell on that thing.
Yeah. Are you gonna get on it?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I'll do the dunk tank. I'll do whatever it is that they need me to do. They want me to get suplexed by somebody. I'll do it. I enjoy doing that stuff. Man. Yeah.
What about you, Jesse? You gonna get on that bull? Or no? You gonna do that urban cowboy shit?
Her husband is like, for the sake of our marriage, there will be no bull.
No, he's fun.
He's fun.
He's fun.
Is he gonna get on the bull?
Wow. Wow. He's fun and flexible.
He's flexible with me getting on the bull.
Dude, when I heard flexible,
I could tell he was a gymnast.
I was just thinking fan van. I was like, oh shit, shit's gonna get crazy right now. He's gonna go home. So come on, baby, you talking all that shit? Let's see how much that shit is real. You talking all that shit? Let's put it to the test.
Them Ultimate Warrior spandex are coming out tonight.
Let me tell you something, brother.
This is Jessica.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh shit. All right. So September 23rd, 14261 Montana Avenue, the Yard. Any last words you got to say about Chuco Mania 2?
The one thing that I want to say is, like, everybody come on out there. It's going to be a great time. We got all sorts of events. It's a family-friendly event. Tickets are going to be $10 for the adults, $5 for the kids. The dunk tank, we're going to have the Skinny's barbecue going to be giving out samples. Famous Dave's is going to be giving out samples of
banana
pudding.
Banana
something.
pudding.
Yes.
Banana pudding bread.
There's
bread in there somehow.
It's bananas.
Hey, whatever it is, God damn it, it's going to be
down.
Delicious.
And
and if that isn't enough for you, Jessica's going to be out there, and that's all you need. Like that's really all
that should sell itself.
Thank you, Mike.
100%.
Mike's going to.
No.
Yes, he should be.
What are we wearing?
Oh, Mike, you're going?
I mean, I will be 100% meat slingered out. Those that don't know, you know.
That's a synonym for
gosh.
banana hammock.
Yeah.
Slinging that meat, baby.
Damn.
You can't go.
Oh, shit. Damn.
That sounded like a threat to me.
You need to stay home, baby. You need.
It's okay. I got another event for you. You can go on the other side of town. It'll be all
The
right.
laundry will be full that day.
Yes.
She's like the ball and chain, literal ball and chain.
Damn, I got this fool on lockdown. Yeah.
He's going to be in the truck with the window cracked.
Little hamster freaking water dispenser.
Oh shit! Jess, any last words? Anything you want to say about looking forward to?
Just like Mike said, there's pre-sale tickets, and you can purchase those at Fuji915.com. And those are $5 children, $10 adults. Tickets will be sold at the door for $10 kids, $15 adults.
Shit, I'm dropping shit over here. All right, I heard 15. I was like, wait a minute.
What's in your water bottle?
Yeah, nothing. It's empty. That's why I fell. Jace, any words?
Yeah, no, definitely, man. I want to just go ahead and thank a lot of our sponsors out here. You know what I mean? We got Texas Style Barbecue. We got Famous Dave, T-Mobile. We got Imperial.
Maybe we should have Jess read it.
I got bad vision. We got Trujillo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Estrella Jalisco's. We got Twin Peaks. We got Wind Supply. We got Champion Heating and Air. We got a lot of stuff that's going out there. So if I didn't mention our sponsors, thank you for every bit of it, because we have Matt Street Barbecue. Thank you for coming out here and bringing your truck out there. Thank you to Josh with Up and Smoke for coming out there and wanting to serve the barbecue. Thank you to Famous Dave's for kind of going out there and selling your barbecue as well. Much respect to Hector and Monique for allowing this to happen at their establishment, because this definitely would not be available had they not given us an opportunity to use their spot. And just, no matter what you're into, there's going to be something for everybody. This is a family, fun, friendly event. Yes. But get your pre-sale tickets right now. Like they're going to be more expensive at the door, but get your pre-sale tickets now.
Also, I want to give a shout out to LNF Distributors for the stage as well, presenting the stage. It's awesome of LNF Distributors to do that.
Oh, those guys always help out. I know they always help us out too. So remember, September 23rd at the Yard. My boy Mike Tip from Just the Tip. Are you still? Is the podcast still going? Just the Tip. Then you just did Fire and Ice, right?
Yeah. So I've got way too many things going on
right
now.
50 things and shit.
I got Fire and Ice. I got Just the Tip. I got the Tipping Point with Mike Tipton. I got Sun City Stories. I got all that stuff going on. Yesterday was really cool on Fire and Ice because we always get to go to Union Draft House. We're always bouncing around over there. But my dude from Yahoo Sports, Jason Fitz from ESPN, he joined us on the show as well. So it was just cool to have that stuff going out there. I will be promoting an event that I'm going to be doing on Thursday as well to kick off the football season, because why the fuck not?
Yes, sir.
So let's see it. There's going to be a lot more. You guys are going to get annoyed of my voice by the time the football season's done.
Done and done. We got Jason from Skinny's Barbecue. The new location, you said, besides the Northeast, the brick and mortar that you have now?
Yeah, well, so actually the location that we're currently in right now is on the east side off Zaragoza and Rojas. That's our location that we've been in for a while. 1320 North Zaragoza Road. Right there behind Texas Title. It's next to Moonrise Sushi, across the street from Buttersmith Cafe. Now, the other one that we just launched is our food truck, from which we started with. Now, that is at 8144 Dyer. Is at a super awesome food truck park called Neat Collection, man. I mean, Neat Collective, this is outdoor bar. They got 2-story indoor, outdoor seating, live entertainment. It's legit. You can find us out there Friday and Saturday, possibly on Sundays. But again, more importantly, all I want everybody to do is just support local. Yeah. Whether it's me or anybody else. I can't feed everybody. Share the wealth, share the love, keep it local. That's the heartbeat of American economy, is people like me that are just trying to raise a family and just trying to, do something we love without going bankrupt by corporate America.
Absolutely. Jess, any last words?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for coming.
Nice experience.
So where could people find you? If they want to know more about you and get a taste of you before they see you as an MC, where can they find you?
I do have a modeling page. It's on Facebook, Jessica Renee.
Okay.
You can find me there, or on my TikTok as well.
TikTok as well, Jessica Renee as well. Okay.
I do promoting and modeling and
MC now.
And emceeing.
There you go. And Skinny, what do you have or Instagram or Facebook?
Yeah, you can find us at on Facebook at Skinny's BBQ 915 or at Skinny's _BBQ 915 on Instagram.
All right, and then last but not least, your Instagram is
at Mr. Tipton 33. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, all of it at Mr. Tipton 33.
There you go. So remember, September 23rd is going down at the Yard. Hit it up from 12 to 12, I think is what we said.
Yes.
Yeah,
Noon to midnight.
Noon to midnight.
Yes.
From dusk till dawn, or from done till no, it doesn't work. Oh fuck! I told you to fuck it up. Yeah. So September 23rd, 12 to 12.
It was going so good too.
That's what she said.
So good.
That's what she said. So September 23rd, hit them up. Take advantage of this Chuco Mania 2. Show some love for all the locals that will be there. Not only this, not just barbecuing, but also the wrestlers, USA versus Mexico, the special performances from La Mezcla, Los 202, Dark Tuesday, DJ Primo, DJ Lex, and Mona Lea. Make sure you go out there, support these guys, support everybody that's on here. Of course, like Skinny said, Jason said, support local. That's the most important thing. That's what we're all about here. Till next time, don't be an asshole. Don't be a dick. Deuces.